This one is genuinely the most awful dress I think I've ever tried on. What is up everyone? Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, as you can see by the title, we are testing out some Pretty Little Thing prom dresses. Now seeing as prom is right around the corner for a lot of people out there, I'm sure your prom is right around the corner too if you're watching this. Let me know in the comments below when your prom is. I remember my prom was roughly around like May, June sort of time, I'm pretty sure, but I know it's different for everyone across the world. But seeing as prom is quite close for a lot of you guys, I thought I would do a prom related video again this year. I've done quite a few last year, so I will link them in the description and in the eye if you guys haven't seen them already. But to kick off my prom sort of series where I try out different dresses from different shops, I thought I would put Pretty Little Thing to the test. Now I remember when I was purchasing my prom dress, there was so little option back in the day and everything was like really expensive. Now let's be real, when you're buying a prom dress, you want to get something that's quite, you know, good looking, but also it doesn't break the bank because it is just for one night. So that is where Pretty Little Thing comes to play. They have very inexpensive dress options for prom that you're not gonna break the bank with, and they still look really, really cute. We're gonna see what the quality is like. Are the dresses worth the money, and do they look anything like the photos? If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you smash that huge thumbs up just down below. Don't forget to subscribe, come and join the dinosaur family, and also make sure to follow me on my social media at Roxxsaurus on everything. But if you guys want to see what dresses I picked up from Pretty Little Thing, then let's get on into the video. Okay, so the first dress we have here is this one right here. It's basically like a baby pastel pink dress. Now this dress right here was actually only £30, which I feel like is actually a pretty good price for a prom dress like this. But we're gonna see what the quality is like when we crack it open. Ooh, it kind of has like a, I don't even know how to describe this fabric. It kind of feels like quite suede-y. I just literally punched myself with the label in the face. This is cute, you guys. Oh my gosh. I'm actually quite shook. Okay, so this is kind of what it looks like. I'm not gonna do it very much justice just by holding it up, so I'll pop a photo on screen as well. But it's basically kind of like a bustier type of deal. It's also like off the shoulder, so it's got these like little things that kind of are supposed to dangle on the sides of your arms. Then the dress goes really quite far down. Does it have a slit? Ooh, it does. It's got a slit, and then it goes all the way down to the floor. It seems like it might even drag a little bit, which I love. I love a good old fishtail. I think they're just so flattering and really cool. The fabric seems like really sturdy and well made, and like it doesn't seem like it's gonna be see-through because the fabric is quite thick. So I'm quite excited about this one. I feel like we're off to a good start, so let's pop her on and see how she looks. Okie dokie, this is the dress and what it looks like on. I am actually really pleasantly surprised. I love how long it is. It actually drapes down so far. Can you guys see that? I love how it presents itself. I think it's very pretty and it fits like a glove. Like, I've got to say, it really genuinely fits really nicely. The only thing I sort of don't get along with is this upper part here. I think it's just a little bit too small for me and it is quite sheer. I thought that these things would be a little bit tighter, but I actually quite like the fact that they drape sort of on the arm. It makes it look a little bit more like effortless. I think I'm mostly impressed with the weight of this dress. It is actually really heavy, which definitely feels a lot more like luxurious than like a really thin sort of fabric dress would. And I also really like the color. I like the fact that it's subtly pink, not too in your face, but at the same time not white, so that, you know, it doesn't look like a wedding dress. I think we definitely started off with a really good one, so I'm gonna give this one like a 9 out of 10. I'm actually really happy with it. The next dress I have is this one right here. This is called the Black Bardot Cutout Fishtail Maxi dress. This was only £25, so £5 less than the first one. Kind of good, kind of good. Let's crack this bad boy open and see what's inside. Ooh, again, the fabric feels really like thick and sturdy. She thick. Ooh, hang on a second. What is going on here? What is this? I've honestly forgotten what these dresses are meant to be like. I'm guessing it's kind of like a twisty situation like that. I have no clue. I'm gonna have to look at the photos. So basically, it's got like this weird thing. Is it meant to be like that? I mean, if that is how the dress is meant to be, I feel like it's gonna be a little bit risque, especially if you're going to prom and you've got like your whole chest out. This might not be quite as appropriate as I originally thought, so We'll see. Then the bottom half is kind of like a fishtail mermaid type of thing, which I love. I mean, look at this fishtail. That is serving some mermaid looks, okay? I picked this one because it's in a very like classy black color. I feel like not many people wear black to prom, but I think it's quite a cool like classy color. So if you want to be a bit different, try a black dress to prom. So this was only £25. I find that kind of hard to believe because prom dresses of this sort of quality are usually, you know, a lot more expensive than that. So let's pop it on and see if this will actually look good on. Okay, this one is genuinely the most awful dress I think I've ever tried on, just because it doesn't fit how it's meant to, how it looks in the photo. So basically this thing is supposed to sit around the whole entire like back / shoulder and also across my chest. But if I let go of this right now, it literally just falls straight down because this thing is so loose that it's not even sitting how it's supposed to properly, which is so disappointing because I actually really love the shape of this dress and everything else about it. I think it's really nice. I love the fabric, but the only thing is, why is this so loose? Like, honestly, look at that. It's literally just falling straight off, and that is how you're meant to wear it. It's meant to literally just go over your shoulders like this. Literally, I have to walk around like this for it to stay up. I mean, you could always try and get it altered, but at the end of the day, it's not ideal. Like, you want to be able to buy a dress and wear it straight away rather than having to like faff around with it. So I'm gonna have to give it a massive thumbs down. Now, for the next dress, we have yet another nude sort of pinky kind of vibe. Don't know why, but I actually purchased only black and nude dresses for this video. I wish I picked up like more colors, but I guess none of the other ones really appealed to me off a Pretty Little Thing. So this next dress was again £30, which I find still pretty reasonable. I think £30 is a very reasonable price for a prom dress. So this is it. It's again like a nude sort of pink kind of color. I love colors like this. I think they're so pretty and perfect for prom. So this one kind of has like a base fabric, which is then overlaid by this lacy type of material, which I think is really pretty. Now this dress is a little bit more modest for sure. Like, it's not really got like lots of skin on show, which I think is going to be perfect for those of you guys who don't want to show too much like everything. It's got a little bit of a sleeve as well, which I think is quite cute, and then it goes quite low down. The underlay of the dress kind of cuts off at like your knee sort of length, and then the rest of the fabric kind of just drapes down, which is the lace fabric. I'm usually not a fan of dresses that kind of have like this two length type of thing because I kind of find that sometimes it can look weird, but with this one I really liked it online and it didn't seem to look strange or anything. I'm really excited about this one. I like the color and I like the fabric, so let's try it on and see if it will fit. Okay, upon trying this dress on, I actually don't know if I like it as much as I thought I would. I just don't think it has like anything special about it. Like, it's literally just a maxi dress, it's lace. I mean, usually I would like this dress, but maybe for not as special of an occasion as prom. I just think it hasn't got really the wow factor for me. But that's not to say it's not a pretty dress. I still really like it. I think it's very beautiful. The slit does kind of come up quite high, however, so I don't know if that would be sort of like prom appropriate, if you know what I mean. The color is really pretty though, but I don't know, it's not really my kind of vibe, but I think for someone who's a lot more modest and doesn't really like to show a lot of skin, perhaps this would work for you. I just kind of wish it had that pizzazz to it, if you know what I mean. To me, it kind of has like a plain Jane sort of vibe to it, so I'm not really digging it for prom, but it's still a really pretty dress. I'm gonna give this like a 5 out of 10. It's still a really pretty dress, but perhaps not for prom. Now the next dress I have to show you guys is probably the most expensive one from this whole video. This was actually £40, which again, it's not really that pricey in the grand scheme of things when you think of prom dresses, but for £40, I think this is actually a pretty good bargain. So this is the dress. We've got a little bit of a black sequin moment. It's kind of like a halter neck sort of dress. It kind of goes like this, and then it is quite bodycon, but then it kind of fans out towards the end of the dress. It is a maxi dress again. Again, I love the fishtail sort of effect towards the end of the dress. I think it's so pretty, and the sequins are just so like shiny, and I feel like if you wore something like this to prom, you would definitely stand out. And I just love the sequins. Even though it's black, it definitely has a lot of dimension to it, so I thought I'd give it a go. This dress is absolutely gorgeous. I'm obsessed with it. Like, honestly, look at this sparkle. It is is like screaming prom. I love the fact that this dress has a bit of movement as well, so like no matter what you're doing, it looks like you're ready to party, which is definitely a big plus. I love the fact that it's not like too exposed, like it's still a very modest prom dress, but it's definitely got like that glam edge to it, which I love. I've got to say, honestly, this is probably my favorite dress that I've tried, apart from the first pink one. That one was amazing as well. Let me know what you guys think of the dress down below. I really actually quite like this, and I would totally wear this to prom if I had another prom to go to. I honestly can't think of a single thing that would make this dress better, so I think I'm gonna have to give this a 10 out of 10. The next dress we have is yet another nude dress. I feel like we're going like black nude, but this one is so cool. This one is called the Nude Crossbody Back Fishtail Maxi Dress. God, that is a mouthful, but this one was £30. Now I've got to say, upon feeling it, it feels like scuba diving type of fabric. You know, the kind that's like really thick and really like quite stretchy. It's very thick as well, so I feel like it should be quite comfortable and not see-through, that's for sure. So this is kind of what it looks like. It's again a little bit of a halter neck type of situation. This is again quite a bodycon dress. It seems quite fitted to like the hips, so I'm really hoping I'm gonna have enough hips to actually fill this dress out. And then once you get to the bottom of the dress, it sort of just fans out into a really cool fishtail sort of effect. But then the back of it is really interesting. It has a crossover type of thing like this, which I think is so beautiful. Let's try it on and see how it will actually fit. I'm hoping I'll be able to fill out these hips. So this is what the dress looks like on. I've got to say, I actually fit it pretty well. I was really scared that these hips would just be way too much for me to fill out, but I think it looks pretty good. I definitely feel like a bit of a mermaid in this one because the mermaid's tail, the fish tail, is so prominent. Like, you literally can't miss it. Look at it. I'm not 100% sure I love the way that this dress sits on my body. I feel like it makes me look a little bit pregnant, not gonna lie. This is also what the dress looks like from the back. I really love the back of it. I think it's very beautiful. I'm not gonna lie, I did have quite high hopes for this dress. I thought it was gonna be really flattering, but I've got to say, I'm not really sold on it. I like the color, I like the back, and I love so many different aspects of it, but I just don't really like the way it fits around this sort of portion of my body. Maybe it would look a little bit nicer if it had some kind of like slit here, or if the sort of like halter neck was a little bit lower. I don't really know, but it just kind of looks a little bit off to me. But let me know what you guys think. Would you wear this dress? Do you think it looks flattering, or do you think it looks really bad? Be honest, I'm not gonna get offended. And the last dress we have is yet another black one. This one is called the Black Cross Strap Detail Maxi Dress. This was only £25 again, so I'm really looking forward to how this will look. Ooh, what is going on here? Oh, okay, so it's kind of got like this loop, which I'm guessing you're meant to... I think that's what you're meant to do. I'm gonna have to look at the photo. I don't think that is. That doesn't look right. No. This is the front of the dress, so why is this strap on the side? Oh, I figured it out. So the actual like strap on the side is meant to kind of go across onto the other shoulder, sort of like this. Does that make sense? I literally couldn't figure it out without having to look at the photo. I think it's definitely very unique and very different from most prom dresses that I've kind of seen online, so that's why I picked it up to try it out and see how it will actually look on. So this is the next dress, and oh my god, this is actually a really cute one. I initially thought that this was a little bit loose, this strap right here, but actually it fits quite well. It feels very comfortable and it's not really getting in my way, so that's perfect. Now for the actual shape of this dress, I think it's very flattering. It's really bodycon and tight fitting, and I feel like it definitely sort of like highlights my curves, which is good. The slit kind of comes up like mid-thigh, which I think is still quite appropriate for a prom type of situation. It's not too high up, so you're not showing too much leg. The only issue I am finding so far is the fact that this is quite loose. I mean, I did say it fits comfortably, but it is a little bit on the loose side, so it kind of just drops down occasionally, which doesn't look the worst. It still looks really cool, but obviously it's meant to be worn like this, so you kind of get that little bit of a gap here. All in all, it's not a bad dress. I really like the fit. I think it's very flattering, and the fabric feels really nice and stretchy too. So I'm gonna give it like an 8 out of 10. So those were all of the prom dresses from Pretty Little Thing that I'm gonna try out for you guys today. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful and informative. In case you guys are on the lookout for any inexpensive prom dresses, I would say that Pretty Little Thing is a good place to start, because they definitely have a lot of different designs for a lot of varied different prices, and I think £30 roughly isn't really bad for prom dresses, and that's kind of like what all the dresses were sort of roughly priced, and still for that price you get really good quality, they fit really nicely, so I feel like you can't go wrong. I'm really excited to start this little series on my channel where I'll be testing a bunch of different prom dresses from different places. I've already made an order on Wish and also at Fashion Nova, so keep a lookout for those as well. And I'll also link the dresses down below that I've showed in this video in case you guys want to pick them up. But that is all from me. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye! Mwah.